An incredibly massive thank you to Waterborne Skateboards and Quick Trucks for believing me and being a part of this journey. Please excuse my voice or lack thereof. I've been nonstop since the hurricanes, and I guess my body's just shutting down at this point. I just want to talk about a few things in this video, going through the recovery process that I've been going through, getting back into skateboarding, skate parks, all of that stuff. If you saw my short form version on Instagram, I talked about how 4 years ago I was still struggling to walk without a cane. And to think that I've gotten to this point in just 4 years, I don't know, looking back through videos, it's just wild to me, the progress that has come of all this. Since the accident in 2017, everything pretty much changed. I skated for a long time before then, but I can't really say I was ever really good at any tricks. I mean, you could ask anybody, I was not.
Need some work.
But I loved to ride.
Let's try it anyways.
That was my thing. Woo! And I got into filming and all that because of that. Pretty much always has been. And when there was a possible chance that I would lose that forever, I don't know, I just couldn't let that happen. I had to keep pushing. And look, I'm not trying to be all cheesy and sappy, but the point is, and I mean this with my whole heart, Waterborne has brought not only new life to my board, but me too. From the accident in 2017, it took about 4 years to get to the point where I could use a cane and not a walker or crutches or anything like that anymore. So now we're in about 2019, 2020. A good friend of mine gives me his old longboard. It's a loaded Vanguard Flex 5. It's super bouncy, so I set it up with some big soft wheels, some orangutan thin heats, and some Paris trucks, so it's like super carby, basically a budget long distance pumping setup. That's what got me addicted to pumping and movement without ever having to kick push, impact free skating. And I wanted to be able to do that with shorter boards with kicktails and noses, and that's when I discovered Waterborne. And I was able to slap those on and pretty much pump any board, from a standstill even. This meant I didn't have to kick push. I could ride pretty much impact free and to my choosing. I was hooked on pumping for momentum and the level of efficiency that the system had. But what I didn't expect is how it skyrocketed my recovery from an expected 10 years to just 4. I definitely still have pains and struggles, and like my physical therapist said, I will be dealing with those for the foreseeable future. But he did also say, after I showed him videos of how this mechanism works and how it moves my body, he said himself, as long as I keep doing this, I won't ever need him anymore. And that right there means a whole lot to me. That's pretty much why I've been doing this ever since, and trying to help others recover and get back into that, whatever it was that they used to do. Even going beyond that like I've been doing, and just unlocking that potential. So that's really the core of what my page is all about, is throughout these 4 years has been the recovery process. And I know that's a long time, but you can go way back and find some of the older starting videos, and to even watch these videos now and see the progression as it's come through, even just in my riding style, how hard and fast I'm pumping, and even when I slip, but I don't know, it's crazy. Now I'm trying ollies again and doing all these things, trying coping for the first time, as you see here. I can't believe that it's come to this. Waterborne and surf skating and all of this has been such a cool integration of long distance pumping, core skateboarding, even you would consider influences from snowboarding and skiing and obviously surfing. Surf skating is so much more than all of that. It's an incorporation of all of this. And I think that in itself is beautiful. We have so many people, the community is so huge, and there's so many people from all over the place. I'm just a huge advocate for it and movement in general and how much it can help. I think that's the main reason why I do these pop-ups and test rides and all that. For others to try these things out and see what it's like and move. I can't wait to see where this goes and unlock the full potential, learn as much as I can, new movements and techniques and tricks. It's just all about the ride. My style is very different because I've never surfed before. I don't really do any of those techniques, but it definitely has a lot of free ride and core influence, I guess you could say. I just skate. I just love to cruise, and I've always loved street obstacles for sure. So this park was definitely a really cool vibe, and trying skate parks for the first times. It's been, I guess, a year since I've started going to skate parks and facing those fears again, and it's been a slow progress, but it's come a long way. Accepting every failure and everything else that is ahead of me, I've just been non-stop pushing at this thing and trying to build something out of this, develop even a physical therapy program, but that's had a lot of legal implications that it's been hard to go through without, financial backing, so, which I don't have. But the passion's there. It's absolutely there, and I'm just building what I can out of it. And that's all for a whole other video. I'm just really grateful, and the progress has been absolutely awesome. And I don't want to keep rambling, but I'm just going to try to save the rest for another video. Anyway, here's to recovery, here's to good physical health, and mental health as well. Waterborne and surf skating and these people that have supported me have showed me a whole new world that's worth living. And here's to skateboarding. Thanks to all of you for being a part of this journey and keeping it alive, believing in me and supporting me. I am incredibly, incredibly grateful.